For the most entertaining movies of 2019, I'm going to go with Toy Story 4. I thought it was going to be a washed up movie and just be a money grab for Hollywood, but it turned out to be a pretty good movie. Woody is content with life. His child goes on a trip, and one of her new toys gets lost. And Woody has to go into a store to go get him, and he has conflict with all these other toys. Pretty much like all the other movies, except for it's pretty much saying like a farewell goodbye. I'd be very disappointed if they made a Toy Story 5. Number 9, I'm going to go with The Irishman. The reason why this is so low is because this movie is long as literal fuck. It's 3.5 hours long. It's pretty much a Martin Scorsese movie with a voiceover, and Al Pacino's in it. Pesky, I forgot what his first name is, but the dude from Casino and whatnot, and Robert De Niro. It was a pretty good movie, but I'm not gonna watch that movie more than once, to be honest, just because it's so fucking long. They could have trimmed it probably by like 20 or 30 minutes. Number 8 is It Chapter 2. I thought this movie was going to be shit compared to the first one because I wasn't really a big fan of the first one. Not really a big fan of the series, but this movie actually, like, was kind of scary, not gonna lie. Had me jump a few times. They added more scary, like, jump scare type things in this movie, thank God. It was all visual type stuff. Good movie, and of course, they might be making another one. I mean, what's new, you know? At number 7, we've got John Wick 3. Same old story. Keanu Reeves is playing as John. He's wanted. He knows everyone's coming after him, so he goes and makes a deal. He has to go to the main headquarters, and shit starts going down. It's a pretty crazy movie action-wise. It's so crazy. Like, everyone's after him. He has to fight a bunch of people. They had Halle Berry in this movie for kind of no reason, I guess. I guess she just wanted to become relevant again, or make herself relevant. I don't know, but they didn't have to put her in this movie or even give her a part. So, kudos to her, I guess. But, yeah, John Wick, bunch of shooting, killing, and it's crazy. And there's an open-ended ending to it. So I'm pretty sure there's going to be a John Wick 4, which I'm pretty sure it's been confirmed. It's supposed to come out the same date as Matrix, so that should be crazy. Number 6, Spider-Man Far From Home. That was a really good movie. I'm not really a huge Spider-Man guy. I like all the other people better, but it was really good. At first you think they're going against the Elementals, or the Elements, but it ends up being Jake Gyllenhaal, and there was a really, really cool scene when they're going against each other, and Mysterio does this like illusion thing, and Spider-Man just pretty much gets out of it. It's so crazy. He uses his goggles for some crazy shit. But it was a really good movie. First movie after Endgame and the sequel, or the sequence. So that should be crazy with the upcoming movies they got lined up. Number 5, I've got Midsummer. Midsummer is a really, really slept-on movie, in my opinion. Really sticks with you, if I'm going to be honest, horror-wise. Like, it's something about the tone of the movie leading up to the end is just, I don't know. It had me thinking a lot after I've seen the movie. Like, there's one part almost at the end that just, I've really, like, seriously not stopped thinking about randomly at times. And it's so, like, fucked up graphically. I don't know. It's a great movie though. Girl goes on a trip with her boyfriend to some other country where his other buddies are going, and it's his friend's like home village or whatever, and it's just a bunch of cult shit going on. Like, it's so crazy. It's like a psychedelic type thriller horror / horror movie. I don't know, but I think it was the best horror movie of this year, to be honest, because it's that good, and it actually kind of like draws you in because your interest starts rising as their trip unfolds. You know. Number 4, Uncut Gems with Adam Sandler, Kevin Garnett, Julia Fox. In the weekend, like this, I think a lot of people hate it. A lot of people like it. I don't know. I feel like there's not no in between for real. I thought it was pretty good. Like Adam Sandler's a jewelry store owner. Of course, he's a con man, and he like pawns people's jewelry and shit. And he's a bad gambler. So he bets on stupid shit. He pretty much gets off on gambling with people's fucking money and shit, and that's not good. He has a bad relationship with his family. He'd rather care about bed money than hang out with his wife and kids, and they all pretty much know that. You can tell by the tone of the movie and the interactions with each other in the movie. But solid film overall. The ending is fucking random as fuck. I did not expect that at all. I think you should check it out. I usually don't like Adam Sandler, but I think this is one of his best movies, not gonna lie. Maybe it's because he's playing like a character I would not see him doing, but good fucking job. Number 3, we got the Joker with, what is it, Joaquin Phoenix. It's a great movie. It's a dark tone. You don't compare it to Heath Ledger's Joker. They're completely different, in my opinion. Completely different direction this movie's going with compared to, like, Batman and all that. He killed this role, man. It actually had me, like, thinking about all the people in the world who have, like, a mental illness and stuff like that. It's pretty sad. It makes me, like, grateful for not being an asshole to random people, because in the movie, the people that have fucked with him. But it's a pretty signature movie. The ending was great also. Open-ended ending. Like, there's a bunch of theories to it, and I've read about on Reddit about it, so that's pretty great. Number 2, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood by Quentin Tarantino. I've already seen this movie like 4 times. I love this movie. I like absolutely love it. If you gotta watch or know about the Manson family, like in investigations, if you really want to know like the actual backstory to like the whole plot of the film, you know, you've got Cliff Booth and Rick Dalton, stunt doubles, or one's a stunt double for the other actor. He's washed up. Has dreams about being relevant again with his neighbors, and it's just so great, man. It's so great. They have Bruce Lee look-alike in there. That was a great part. And Brad Pitt and Leonardo killed it. Margaret Robbie's in it. She's got a small role in it, playing as the actor wife, or the neighbor wife. Great. I mean, it's 2.5 hours long, and I could literally watch it like whenever I just think about it or want to watch it. It's that great. And Quentin Tarantino is still making up classics. It's crazy. And at number 1, I've got Avengers Endgame. Endgame had one of the most biggest build-ups probably in the last decade. It's all the 20. I don't know if it's 27 or it might be 27 movies to lead up to this movie. Might be less than that. I'm not sure. I'll go double check. But all those movies and all the like Easter eggs in this movie that like made everything so gratifying when the end comes. I've seen this movie about 15 times just because like the end is just so crazy, and like the final battle, like oh my god, it's so great. Robert Downing Jr. just kills it with Iron Man. You know, the usual cockiness, smart motherfucker. The time travel shit kind of made me mad, but whatever. I mean, they had to have like some type of reason to make all of it fit together, which it kind of made sense because there was really no other way they could have connected all the previous films to like this final ending like it did. I just really enjoyed that movie. I know people say Infinity War is way better, but I don't know. I don't think so, because I think Thanos didn't want to hurt people in Infinity War, but in Endgame he already knows what he needs to do, so he's just coming straight at people, cutting their heads off and shit. It's a great movie. And in that conclusion, that is the most entertaining movies of 2019. Be warned, this is my opinion. If you have any movies that you think I should have put on this list, please let me know and I'll take a look and watch them. I watch movies all the time, so just please give me a movie to watch and I'll check it out. Alright, thank you.